This is really special to all of us, and we hope you enjoy it. So, can you please welcome to the stage our moderator for today, Christin Hanley. Followed by, in no particular order, Melanie, Tim, Danny, Dom, Pat, and the beautiful Knox.
Nice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. We really appreciate it. Good morning.
I feel like my sister should just sit up here with us at this point. She's been here all weekend. She never would. She never would.
You'll never guess who she looks like.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. It's wild.
Yeah. Okay, my cards are ready here. I have sat in on a couple of the panels, and we have figured out a couple of spin-off shows from Winona Earp. But I had a really great question from one of the volunteers, and that is, if there was a Love Island dating competition type show between the characters on Winona Earp, who do you think would win? Would it be Nicole and Waverly, or Winona and Doc?
Okay, so first of all, yep.
The newest couple, and I have the working title here from the potential spin-off, Love Flames Escaping from Hell with Fiery Passion, the Mercedes and Mina story.
Oh. Is that because we have STDs, or is that because we're like hot and sexy?
I think both.
Okay,
Sorry,
good,
so
good, good,
can you, I only know Love is Blind because of Kat, thank you. What is Love Island? What do we do? What is it?
It's mostly tits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we lose.
Mostly tits, Dom. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a lot of bikinis and butts and very poor decision-making skills. Yeah, yeah.
What differentiates Love Island from another reality dating show, though? What is this?
You have come to the expert.
Oh, okay. Buckle up.
I watch way too many of these shows. I think really nothing except for the location and the amount of clothing that they wear. Yeah.
I feel like they're all set on beaches in bikinis, though.
Yeah, there's a good degree.
Your face being so relaxed while you say those words is chef's kiss to me.
I would also say that Love Island, the casting is really strong. Like, they really seek out the best tits and the best.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-gravity at work. Yeah.
Anti-gravity. I love it. Wow, okay.
How does one achieve that just asking for a friend?
Tape.
Surgery.
Oh!
No.
What if you get sweaty?
Yeah, surgery too, yeah.
Surgery.
Yeah. But so I guess the question is, who would win on a competition dating show?
I feel like Tim has pretty good tits, so.
Who are the options?
Win and Doc. And Waverly and Nicole. And these two hell demons at the end.
Oh, well, it's reality TV, so Hell Demons.
Yeah.
Is that us?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
What's your
What do we win on Love Island?
I think just the...
Like sponsorship deals.
yeah,
Okay, great.
You're going to be really big on
STD cream.
socials.
Well, I think we'd probably do like a hair gummies thing, and then like.
Hair gummy.
Well, like everyone who wins Love Island, they get like a sponsorship to be like, promote our hair gummies on your Instagram.
Biotin or something?
Yeah, no, it's like they're gummy bears, and they make your hair grow really, really long, and they definitely work. And we would have an empire of like
Yeah.
sugar bear hair gummies after our illustrious
Bear
queen.
hair.
Except you would have luscious hair, and I would be like, Harry, Harry, Harry. But you would be like, va, va, va.
I feel like that's good. You would corner the entire market. Like there would be no stone unturned. Yeah.
Do you like mustaches? Because I got a gummy for you.
You can have different lines. Yeah, like this could be the facial hair line. Do you want your
We'd
pubes?
put them on your boobs to sell them.
Great. I'm ready. I'm ready to take my shirt off for our gummy bear empire.
You.
That's fantastic. I'm writing the pitch as we speak. Okay. So that is an interesting pair up. We've got the two of you guys in hell, but what other actors or characters do you think you would like to play with in the future on Winona Earp if we get more Winona Earp in the Winona Earp universe?
But Charlotte Sullivan had 1 minute and 30 seconds. And like most of it she sang. Like I would like to see what else she would do, and I'm scared of it.
Chaos.
Oh,
Yeah.
but as we all know, I am obsessed with Charlotte Sullivan.
Yeah, absolute chaos, and it would be wonderful.
Sorry, I missed who we were talking about, so
Charlotte.
I got it.
Silk Witch. You know.
Of course.
I know you.
Tim, who would you like more screen time with?
Rosita. I was telling one table today, like, Tamara that was my breakfast girl. That's my girl. Tamara was like, we always went for breakfast. She was the best. I live in the same place every time we go back in this little area that no one wants to go back to. And Tamara also loved it there. So I need Rosita back.
Danny says she also went for breakfast with you there.
That's
Whatever.
true.
Whatever. It's fine.
I highly recommend giving your mic away and walking off. It feels really good.
I'm pretty sure we just worked together. We died together.
Listen, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity during this panel for me to mic drop and walk away. So I'll just wait.
And I also want Chantel Riley back.
Yeah.
Tom, what about you? Who would you?
So I was always really excited to see Jeremy's boyfriend, like at the end. But I know that that was so cute, and he was so sweet as well. Like I would love to have him back. But I know that the story continued. I think in the Audible. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And it didn't end so well. I don't think. So that's a bit heartbreaking because I would have loved.
Well, there was two. So we could just bring back the original one.
Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm a huge Jan Arden fan, and I mean, come on. And I haven't got to do anything with Jan Arden, so I we were ships in the night on the Vengeance set, and I literally just saw her being like, "Can I get a fucking coffee?" Like one day in the morning, and she was like walking around the trailers, and I was like, "Hey." So I would die to get to do something with Jan. That would be so cool.
That's a great answer.
Doc stole my answer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Doc stole my answer. I was going to say Jan, so now I'm like recalibrating. I feel like I would really like to see a little Aunt Gus come back. Yeah. Yeah. Little Aunt Gus.
I want Nedley all the time.
Yeah.
I love Nedley.
But Nedley's not gone.
Oh, does it have to be a dead person? No.
Oh, no.
I love my Nedley.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. Nedley's got a soft spot in my heart.
Oh, yeah, also. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Specifically vampire
Thank you, Tim.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been EarpIn for quite some time. What advice would you give to yourself on day one of production if you were to do this all over again?
I would say to go, I wish I went, I just didn't know what we were doing. So I wish I would have gone for it even harder. And really, I wish I would have understood that I was a widow spider spawn. Because I wish I would have physically incorporated a little bit more, but so I wish I would have paid attention more, maybe read the scripts more. And I just wish I would have. I was really nervous that first scene Mel and I did, where I got out of the car in that pink thing, and I was nervous, and I wish I would have been like, "Bitch, chill. You're fine. Do your job."
But you were amazing, and that none of that showed, and and well, it's true, and I think too, I think how far you went was beautiful and right for, I don't know, I hear you, but I also think that's just us being hard on ourselves, where it's from the outside, A+, Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think it's similar. I think it was, I would just be have more confidence that there was a reason why you were cast as Waverly, and being able to now see the journey that I've had and the impact that for me being part of this community has had on me, having a bit more trust in the journey. And but yeah, interestingly enough though, we were talking about this yesterday, I think, on our panel, or maybe it was before, about how at the beginning you don't really know as much of what's coming, so there is a bit of an innocence that comes with it. And then it was actually season 2 where I started putting loads of pressure on myself, because you understand that there's people that are watching it, and really, the pressure that comes with that. So I just remember that first scene that we did. The very first scene was when post with the shotgun and the and it just
Paulo throwing the feathers.
Yes.
Sorry, Paulo throwing the feathers. Yeah, I have that picture still.
Yeah, and just how right it felt too, though. But yeah, I think probably just having a bit more trust in self.
I would say, luckily enough, at that time in my life, I was present in the fact that we were doing something special, but from the beginning, I just knew, and it felt special, but to be aware of it is very important, because it's you never know when you're living the best part of your life sometimes until it's over, and yeah, but it's the coolest thing is that Earpers always keep it. You know what I mean? It's the best reminder. It's every time I come back to a con, and then it's this group and this energy and this feeling is so much better. It just reminds you, we know this is the best it's going to get. You know what I mean? We're all going to go back on Monday out there in the real world, and it ain't this. So it's just to be aware of that fact, okay, you're part of something special. This is an amazing time of your life. Playing fucking Doc Holliday. You're working with amazing actors. This is awesome. Paolo Barsman's nuts. This is, you know what I mean? This Calgary crew is fun. There's something special. Then we're in Comic-Con, and you're holy shit, everything's amazing. And then we meet you, and you're fuck is happening. But I remember being aware at all times. Yeah. Take this in. Take it in. Don't forget. But then I didn't have to. Had I known this was the one time I would have got a get out of free card, you could forget, because you will always remind me this is the best time of my life, is being with you guys. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Friday. I started with the Winona boners, and by Sunday, here we are.
Yeah, I remember you saying that to an actor, and I overheard it, and I was just, and you know, you weren't just saying it, like that. You've meant that every day since. It's just so cool to see. I would, yeah, I don't know that I would say much. I think part of like the fear and like the, like, yeah, like the fear and like the, oh, I could have done this, all of that stuff was like such a gift to discover. And like, will anybody know? And will we get another season? Like, I would want to not tell myself, because I would want to let me have all those. Like, I've had so many feelings on this show that I've never felt on anything else. And like you said, like you don't live that a lot. And every project is special, but like I personally, like I'm really proud of the stuff I've done, but like this for me is like the thing I can kind of die happy on, you know, and I wouldn't want to tell myself anything, because I would just want to be like, go through it, like every hurt you have or excitement or all of it you can put into this and see where it takes you, and you can only get that first time once. So yeah, I'd be like, suck it up and take a breath and enjoy the ride. Yeah.
No, I feel like I feel very similar to you, Mel. I'm so glad that I didn't know about any of this that was coming, because I think knowing gives you expectations, and it's been so much better than anything I could have expected. I'm so glad. Like, everything for me on this show has been a wild surprise from what I thought I was signing up for, which was like maybe a couple episodes. Like, if it went well, maybe, like, I didn't know. No, but I really didn't know, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like I had no fucking expectations beyond like a couple weeks of work. So this is like, it's the trajectory of this is just so insane, and I didn't even know what a convention was. I didn't know what a Comic-Con was. I had no idea. So I'm so glad that I didn't know, and maybe that's one of the great lessons I've taken away from this experience is like, when one of the biggest things that happened to me in my life is something I had zero expectation for, and I think that's a really good lesson moving forward. Sometimes it's just better not to know. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't been doing this long enough to have a good answer for this, because I'm new. So after all of those beautiful, heartfelt, and like incredible things that everyone else just said, I'm going to say something really dumb, which is when you go into your wardrobe fitting, don't try to convince the costume designer that you want to look sexy, because sexy means you're going to be really cold.
That is the most
Calgary.
practical. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, especially in Calgary.
Yeah, that is the most practical answer I've. That's
Yeah.
I changed my answer to that.
That's
Very solid.
But how many of us have gone into wardrobe fittings on like any show, and you're like, oh yeah, I love this, and it's a little uncomfortable, but it'll be fine. And then on the day, you're like, oh, I hate myself so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different when it's soaked in blood and minus 30.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of producers and directors and writers and singers, songwriters, and other really wonderfully talented people on this stage right now. I'm curious, if you were to work in the film industry in a different job, what would it be?
Editor. Nope. No, I said it. I did already.
What'd you say?
I would want to be an editor.
That's what I was gonna say.
Stop.
I was literally just gonna say that.
Why?
Because you get to, it's
You can
the
read
best.
drafts. Yeah.
It's the best. And I directed this thing where these two actors were sitting at a table together, and one of the performances was great, and the other one was like, nah. I was like, I don't know, I'm bumping on this, I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna David Fincher this. What does that mean? He sliced the frame down the middle and took the performance from a different part of the scene and placed, I was like, I didn't know you could do this. They make us look so good. So good. They craft these performances. I just think that's the best job. The best. Why would you, editor?
Same, but also like I love getting in there and like you said, like editors make us look so good. Like there are performances that I was like, oh, that's gonna be awful, and then I watch it, I'm like, girl, like that wasn't me. And they David Finchered me, and so I love going in and like, if an actor is great on one take but we can't use it, then I'm like, can I use the audio from that? Can I go in and sneak like a piece that they weren't like in the it was from a different moment, but I love it here. Like, it's just so nerdy and satisfying, and I love being able to, like, I love that we as actors feel so much burden, but then in the edit, we can help.
Yeah.
We can help the actors in a way that they can hopefully, like, be like, oh man, I was really good, you know?
Do you think that it relaxes you as an actor?
Yeah.
Because you know about editing now?
But also no, because I'm like, are you too lazy? Because a lot of people don't want to do, they're just like, it's good enough. And I'm like, it's not. Like, and the actor, if they were here, would be like, why did you do this?
Right, yeah.
And so I'm like, if I only have the 3 days, it's only 3 days. On television, you get 3 days per episode. It's not a lot of time. If you only have 3 days, use the 3 days. Yeah. Like, you know, and sometimes you don't need it, but like, come on, I don't know. It's so fun and inspiring, and music, you know, like, oh my God, the things you can do to like, and like actors aren't alone, and yeah, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I have so much respect for it, I can't even touch it. Hey, we're on a panel. That's cool.
Tim, do you have a different job you would like to try?
Nope. Okay. No, and I mean that. Like, I've been doing lots of stuff. I've been producing and everything. I never wanted to direct, but acting still. They say action and cut, and for me, I'm gone in that little weird moment of action and cut, and that's kind of my escape from the world. It's like the only time that I really turn off me is then. And I still, to this day, get it. When I don't get that action cut, I'm gone, then I'll move on to something else. But there's still something magic that happens to me when they say action. It's like, and I can't even move without, like, I was just working with another director that wouldn't say action. I'm like, you gotta say it. I can't do this. I need action. And it's like, yeah. It's as simple as like, I'll be freezing in the scene, I wouldn't even notice until you say cut, and then I'm like, holy shit, I'm freezing. Where the fuck am I? I'm like, it's like action, cut, I'm gone. I'll go to wherever we go or wherever I go. Yeah, so I would stick with acting.
Do you enjoy producing though?
I love it. I grew up as an actor, so I'm just scared of producers. I'm like, oh my God, there's the person in the suit. It's the producer. I'm going the other way. I don't know. Then I realized, oh my God, they're just goofballs that are so creative and want to be a part of this, and they're such a big part of making the show. And then you just realize you get to create the entire story and put a team together, and I'm building teams of great people. So it's like, my goal is to make my own production company and just work with people I want to work with. And that will be the goal. But at the same time, I'm happy I chose acting, just for that little moment of, see you later.
I think we are too. Happy you chose acting. Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to go where you go. When you describe like how it feels like you go to a different world when you act, I'm really curious to have that experience that you have. For me, I think it would be production design, like art department stuff, I think. Yeah, I feel as though I also get really geeky on like color palettes and interior decor and what it says about the world, like even down to the tiniest little details. I feel like that's where you can say so much without the words. What you see in the background, the art that's hanging, I think I could just lose myself for hours creating everything that you see on screen.
I have I have two jobs that I would like. I would love to do costumes for anything because I love clothes so much, and I would have a really fun time doing that. But the other answer I have would be, it's a new position on set that has sort of come into the forefront recently, which is intimacy coordination. And I've had the great privilege of working with some amazing intimacy coordinators on a couple of the last productions that I did. And what people don't know about intimacy coordinators is that they actually started from stunt. So people who were doing fight choreography often got sort of pulled in to do intimacy coordination because they're like, oh, you know bodies, right? Come on in and help us do this sex scene, which you can imagine didn't always work out in the best way. And I think it's a field that's in its infancy right now. So there's so much room for it to expand and grow. And I think that depictions of sex on screen have kind of they're not as sophisticated, I would say, as what we've been able to do with violence on screen. I think I think about Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is this incredible, very creative, nuanced, sophisticated depiction of violence. And I think that we have the opportunity to sort of create sex scenes that aren't just like people having sex on screen. They can be sort of, imaginative and surreal in a way. And the intimacy coordinators that I have loved working with are envisioning a future where sex on screen can be like something we've never dreamed of before. So if I was gonna do a different job, I would wanna be making really cool, surreal sex on screen.
I think for me, I would go into casting probably. I love working with actors. I love the idea of nurturing actors and taking away a lot of the fear that I think impedes our work because of like the model of the business. So I would love to just help bridge that for people so they feel like they could bring their best work without all the fear bullshit that so often gets like lapped on top of actors and I think really stunts like the beauty of what actors can do. So I would like to be in casting, I think. Yeah.
Does anybody here know the person I'm talking about in casting who, I hope it's not just me, who every time you walk into that room, they're like, you need powder. You need powder.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck? Do I need powder? Like, nobody else has ever.
That's
When's the
about
last time
them.
you stepped into a casting room?
What?
Like where I feel like it's like, are there still rooms?
No, I was saying years ago.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, what the heck? Now I'm like, I can't book off tape. Well, this is another discussion.
It's like Zoom. You're like, hello?
I know. Zoom, I don't even, they're just self-tape. Just self-tape. I'm like, I have never booked shit off a self-tape. My husband has his hands down his pants because he's so uncomfortable. God bless him, he's the worst reader. Melanie, Amy, what? He's like, don't look at me. Oh, you're looking at me. Oh. I married him because he hates attention. You know what I mean? He hates attention.
I'm so sorry I dropped your microphone. Sorry, Mel, continue.
It's just like what
F
I
has
love
his hands
about
down his
him.
pants. Yeah.
What I love about him is how much he hates attention, but then that makes him the worst at helping me at all get work, which I need. Okay, bye.
I want to know who that casting director is, though. I have an
we'll tell you
idea, but I think, yeah. And then there are the beautiful ones like Lisa Patterson, which is the reason all of us are up here. So
You'd be a great Lisa Parison.
I want to be Lisa Parison. Like what Lisa did for me is exactly what I would want to do for Lisa cast Winona. She also cast Working Moms.
The nicest woman on the planet.
Rocks.
Nicest woman on the planet, and she's the person who every time I went into that room, I actually felt like I could like do good work, and I didn't have to appease their ego or like whatever the fuck pedestal they thought they needed to be on.
And also, like, if you didn't do your best work, you were gonna come back. It's okay.
We're gonna come back.
She's also like a little Dolly Parton. She's like,
Yeah.
that was great, honey. And you're like,
Yeah.
editor.
So, question for everybody, in the world that we now have opened up the borders, kind of, and everyone is sort of living out in the open in purgatory.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the world. I was
I thought so
the
too.
world has more borders.
I thought we
than
were
ever.
getting real political, and I was like, okay, here we go.
Listen, we got big questions here. And now this is my very small question. What kind of supernatural pet would your character have?
What kind of supernatural power would we have?
Pet.
Oh, pet.
Yeah, pet.
Great fucking question. Come on, that's
You've got
great.
You've got a I imagine that Mercedes has a griffin. Like,
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Yes.
No fair.
Thank
I want you to do me.
Moving on.
Yeah. What would you have said though? Hamster?
Griffin.
Griffin, yeah.
I think we need to bring Calamity Jane back as a vampire version of herself. Vampire Calamity Jane. Moves to the dark side. That's cool. Yeah.
she is ravenous. Just
I mean, I feel like Mina already
Ravenous
has.
pussy. Anyone? No? Anyone? Claudia, hi! Pussy, like an Italian cat. Sorry, real quick. When my dad immigrated from Sicily, he couldn't really speak English, and he lost his feline, and he was just walking around Toronto going, "You see my pussy? I know where my pussy." Nobody saw his pussy. The pussy she gone. Sorry. Okay, back to super pet.
Oh, I mean, I feel like Mina already has the hellhounds, but
yeah.
like just to change things up a little bit, I think she would have an owl. Yeah, owls are really cool, you guys. Don't front on the owls.
have you seen their
An
knees?
owl that was like could control time.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know it's cool.
Great answer. I mean, I feel like Waverly would obviously have a unicorn. A flying unicorn. Oh my gosh. Yes.
We need to talk. The owl? I want the owl. I want the vampire cats. We are making both these. They're in the same world. It has to happen. Boohoo. Espanol.
Well, okay, so I was gonna say something like a super sloth or something. Cute, you know what I mean? But then it would just sleep the whole time. So, like, super sleep. Then I was like, well, Winona's scared of horses. So, she's just scared of horses. And I work on Heartland. It's a horse. It's a super horse to go with your unicorn.
Oh my goodness.
And then sometimes my horse dresses up like a unicorn. Just to mess with your unicorn. And my unicorn's like, not so special now. Oh, you're the only one? No. I mean, Sparkle. Because big sisters.
It's black, right? The horse, just jet black.
Yeah, it's like a leather horse.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
With a fringe instead of a tail. Nice.
Just some very severe bangs.
No, like not severe bangs. No, that would be like Mercedes, I think, would have a severe banged horse.
Like this?
Yeah, I think.
No, yours are gentle. They're nice and sweepy.
Or like
Danny's,
a toupee?
but not. But Mercedes. we're
Mercedes.
talking about.
Yeah. I've seen some very severe bangs
On horses.
around Glasgow, and I like it. It's not a look that I could pull off, but I like it.
No, I do too.
Yeah.
But it's a commitment.
Yeah.
My horse can't do that. Can't commit.
Yeah, I can't commit to that kind of a bang.
No.
The maintenance is just the upkeep. You gotta every day.
Yes.
What if you were to pick one single moment from your time with Winona Earp that was the best moment to you? What do you think it would be?
I got one.
Yeah.
I got one. It's on my phone. I have a video of it. It's so fucking emo. It's when they called rap and you were pregnant and lying on the pool table and Dom went over and grabbed you and you sobbed in each other's arms and it was so fucking beautiful and I've never seen anything like that on any set that I've worked on in 25 years and it was so just like ovaries. Like it was fucking so womanly. Like it was just woman and it was on a set. And those two things together I never thought I would ever see. Sorry. I'll send you the video.
No, please. But Danny was that year, I don't know, maybe I was nominated for CSA and Danny sent me the nicest message about like, you should have fucking won that. You fucking, what you did when you were, and so thank you. That was
Very good, Danny.
Sorry. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Sure. Somebody else has to go in.
You literally just transported me back to that moment.
I know, me too.
Sunday, am I right?
Can't use that moment.
Sorry. I'll follow it up with a dick joke in about 5.
Well, you just.
Should we walk off stage?
We need,
Sorry.
well, so I can't help but, yeah, season 2 is like my all-time. Just to, ya bitch. I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna start crying now. Season 2 was just so special in feeling supported.
Sundays, you did something so spectacular, though. I know we've talked about this a million times, but like, you did something so spectacular, and then you gave us all a gift. Like, to watch you do that was so fucked up. In those oversized coats, and just like show up to work every day.
You're very kind. But I'm gonna turn it back on you guys because, like, I'll even just start from, I remember when we were doing a fan expo, and I like was puking, but I had to pretend that I wasn't puking, which is really hard. And so I was just like, and I was like, oh, hopefully I just am coming off as like a emo bitch, like, because I was so scared of telling anyone. We went to the mall, and I was like, I couldn't say anything anyway. And I was like, oh, she's gonna think I'm a real bitch. But whatever, like, I couldn't tell anyone. And then I told Emily, finally, and I was terrified, and then the producers were so, we're like, you're not fired. And in fact, we're gonna to write it in, and I just learned, like, in a million years, talking about what we were saying before of like, sometimes it's better not to know because you'll have expectations. I had all the opposite expectations of like, this is unfortunate that I'm going to lose the best thing, but I mean, I'm about to make the best thing, but like the best professional thing I'm about to lose, because I had the audacity of wanting a family, and then to show up that season and have like these people, and I'm sure you would have been.
She's like, I wouldn't have.
But to feel like I remember one day I was really sick and Tim was like really worried about me. I remember that vividly. I remember like Kat just in that scene where she's like, I won't tell anyone, and I just felt it all just and I wish that for everyone to have that like support, not just in this industry, but in the world where it's just like traditionally it's maybe not it's not supported, and like to then be surprised with this overwhelming like, no, we got you and this is great, and how excited you were, and like it just was magic.
It was the best. Same with Vengeance, the big jacket. I was, and then again for Vengeance, I was sneaking food into your bag. Yeah. Oh, you guys are the best.
Tim loves a pregnancy.
So good. And we got like the picture, like 3 days after we wrapped from the hospital. It was crazy. Yeah, crazy.
I kicked a door in the hospital. I was just like, can I?
Yeah.
Nothing ripped.
In leather pants.
Oh, it's my turn. Well, it's really hard to choose one moment, you know, because yeah, absolutely that moment that Danny said, like, when do you ever get that on anything that you do, like those really defining special moments? It kind of goes off what I've been talking about a lot this weekend, is that we've had 10 years of our lives, these really defining years where we've witnessed these huge milestones with the cast and also with all of you lot. Like, seeing the growth and the evolution of people is just such a blessing. The thing that's coming through right now is the joy that we had at the wedding. Especially like when, you know, that we're dancing and like not necessarily the vows. The vows were very emotional in a very beautiful way, and they needed to be that. I remember like looking out and seeing all the chairs, and that was really like heartbreaking and very powerful moment. But the post vows party, where you can see it in the footage that we got, we're just all having the best time, and there's just so much sparkly, joyous energy. And it was sunny, and we were on the homestead, and that felt like, at the time, it felt like an end, right? And that, but in the best way we could have ever hoped for. And then, of course, we opened another chapter, and that's been like this bonus. But I remember feeling such intense gratitude at that wedding for the journey that we had been on, with all of the other moments that we had experienced collectively to get to that point.
I'm drawing from a much smaller pool of memories here. So yeah, the first day and the last day were great. No, I'm kidding. I think like honestly, just hearing about your experience with being pregnant while shooting season 2 is fucking amazing. And like on Vengeance, Kat was pregnant, and it was really cool being on a set where at the top of the pyramid it was all women. And it felt like it was a really like that. You know, I make stuff too, and I've tried in my career as like a director and as a producer to make sure that like everybody on set is, you know, that we're having representation of non-binary and women, you know, sort of in power positions. But this set felt like it was like the real deal, like bitches in charge, and like seeing just like how like it was really inspiring to watch you do the work while you were like how many months pregnant?
17.
I don't know. I just remember saying to Mel the whole time, I was like, I don't know, you fucking did this for 4
You were
months.
7 months pregnant,
Yeah.
and it was.
You were 7 months.
No,
when
you were.
started. I was 7 months. Here's a good, you guys want to know how amazing Melanie Scrofano is? Melanie has cleaned up some disgusting things that have come out of my body. This is the camaraderie that is on. I was so TMI. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, why did you say that? But fuck, man, yeah.
It was an honor and a pleasure.
I distinctly remember being like, look away. And you're like, what can I do?
I was like, you can't
look
keep
at
me
me.
away. We've seen a cockroach. Remember? We saw a real live cockroach. Anything after that is fine.
Yeah, it's, well, that's kind. Thank you.
Well, I mean, and like honestly, like you were like getting beat up in the cop shop, and you were like, you can go a little harder, and I was like, oh my God, you're literally 7 months pregnant. I'm not gonna hit you. I can't do it. But you're such a pro, and like everybody there was such a pro, and it was yeah, it was really cool to see.
That's cool, man. Life. Oh my God. I don't know what my answer to this question is. It's like Christin, you ask it, and it's like a montage of things, right? They're flying through my head, and I'm almost trying to catch them. I can't pick one.
Well, you have to.
I can't. Fuck. I can't pick one. Oh God, there's too many. My brain's going so fast.
She's gonna choke herself with her
I'm gonna
ponytail.
choke myself with my ponytail. Oh my God, I can't think of one. There's so many. I'm gonna do them all as like they're flying through my head. I remember going to lunch one day in Varun, and Dom and Mel and Emily were sitting at a table, and you were there as Widow Mercedes, and your fucking face is falling off as you're like eating rice. I was like, this is insane. Yeah. I remember, like, that's like just a little silly thing that I always think of this moment like that. I don't know. There's so many. I remember that at the end of, I'm cheating now. At the end of, no, I'm gonna pick one. I need a coffee so badly. I remember, very similar to you, Dom, we were sitting on the porch, and it was one of the last scenes. I think it might have been the last scene that I shot in season 4, or maybe not. No, but it was the wedding, and the sun was setting.
Home with my wife?
Home with my wife scene. That was because it was like the porch and the sunset and the beautiful homestead. That was definitely one for me. That felt like a goodbye. I don't know, man. The wedding was I'm failing at this.
These are all
These
great.
are all great.
It's not a competition. You're doing great.
It's true. We're not having a memory competition. I can't. And then with you guys was like no, stop. I'm having a real mo right now.
I cleaned up so much.
Wow. What's
Well,
happening?
do you want to talk about what do you
today?
clean? I'm kidding.
I think with that, yeah, I want to speak on behalf of everybody here. And just thank the EarpFest organizers and the volunteers, and especially thank all the Earpers. If everyone could just stay where you are, we're going to come around here and do a picture with everybody who is at the con. If you don't want to be in the picture.